Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using this set of heat-activated color-changing dice that I got as a gift at Gen Con. Thanks. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 2. Ezekiel bread. This grainy bread of biblical proportions can usually be found in the refrigerated section of your supermarket, and I've said this before, but I hope it's not prepared the biblically accurate way. Next up, let's roll for main. 9. Leftovers. And my leftover selection for the day is spaghetti.
Time to carbo load.
Now, since we used a vineyard marinara and not a meat sauce, we could actually end up with a vegetarian sandwich today. You know, I try really hard to have good representation on this show. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 5. Havarti. The Havarti I have today is actually dill Havarti, but there's nothing wrong with that. That dill should pair nicely with the zesty tomato sauce. And cheese and pasta is always a winning combination. And I guess we'll see about the Bible poop bread. Next up, let's roll for roughage. 5 green pepper and 8 broccoli. All right, we got 2 vegetables a little bit on the bitter side today, but they will add a little bit of a crunch element, which we're so far missing with this sandwich. I am worried about the structural integrity though. The spaghetti was already pushing it, but trying to pile these up on top of it is not working out too well, but I guess we'll see what happens. Next up, let's hit it with a little wild magic. 12 Twix shakers. This is basically pulverized Twix in a seasoning form, and now we basically have the entire meal on a sandwich, main course, salad, rolls, and dessert. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 6 jalapeno relish. This stuff is pretty tasty on a burger or a hot dog. I don't think it'll be the worst thing here. I don't really know what would have been better, so I guess I'll take it. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. That is something. That leftovers roll really is an all or nothing thing, huh? Sometimes you get an awesome brisket sandwich, and other times you get this. Let's give it a taste. Well, first off, I'm relieved I can't really taste the Twix at all. It's a structural nightmare, but overall it doesn't taste that bad. It's not very exciting. There's better things that would pair with spaghetti, I think. But in the end, it could have been a lot worse. I'm glad this happened today and not Wednesday with that Italian sponsor, or you guys wouldn't have believed this wasn't rigged. Gonna go with a 4.6 today, and I'm gonna call this one Mom Spaghetti. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday.